Hey guys, so today's principle of the ABCs of manifestation is principle G. We all have to know what the principle G stands for. Two things. The first thing is God, of course, and then gratitude. God created us in the image of himself. The image that we have of God in our mind, meaning how small or how big we perceive our God to be, is how small or how big God is able to bless us. If we see our God as being as small as, God has gotten me through so much, God continues to get me through things, versus God being big in the sense of, God continues to bless my life. God continues to favor me in ways that I can only imagine. God continues to blow my mind with favor on top of favor, with blessings on top of blessings. There's nothing that my God cannot do. Your life is a direct reflection of how big you think your God is. How big you think your God is. Look at your life right now. The blessings, the abundance, the favor that you have in your life, it's a direct reflection of how big you think your God is. Okay? So start seeing your God as being as big as he really is. God wants you to be abundant and to be happy and to be joyful. And your manifestation only comes at the bigness, the extent of how big your God is, because you are a direct reflection of God, because he made you in his image. You're a thumbprint of him. Okay? And the second one is gratitude. Attitude of gratitude. Your attitude is your altitude, but your altitude is dependent on how grateful, how gratifying your attitude is. A grateful attitude brings in more grateful experiences. An ungrateful attitude brings in more ungrateful experiences. Because as we spoke about in the prior principles, the universe doesn't know good or bad. It just knows what is. And so if you are putting out an attitude of gratitude, all it knows is that it is supposed to create more of that experience, right? More of that which you are feeling, more of that at which you are being. So remember, principle G is God, okay? And gratitude. Always remember to operate from a space of your God being the biggest that he can be. And if you're having a problem with feeling and knowing that your God is enormous and so big that there is no way to even describe his bigness, because to describe a thing is to limit it, and God is unlimited, then ask God to come into your world and to show his bigness. Ask God to stretch your capacity to be able to perceive him as big as he really is in your life, and keep an attitude of gratitude. Happy Monday, y'all, and I'll see you next week for our next principle, Principle H.